Geralt managed to free me. Good thing, too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the temple guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
Got pissed like a racehorse.
Tomorrow is another day.
Hooray! Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a witch by
Temple guard let even you into the city.
Make it shit, stupid tramp.
I serve the eternal fire.
Sweet.
People, help me! Let's do this quick. Quicker.
It's a material world, and I'm a material.
It's enough to bring the Titans.
You're a vulgar one.
Past the barn on yonder fence, the crowing cockerel sits. I've heard of you. Got my eye on you.
Oh!
This house, has it always been crooked?
Ah, of course not. They built it straight, then two men moved in, wanted to break into Vivaldi's bank. Schemed up this notion they dig a tunnel from the cellar of the house straight to the vault. But they were sorry miners. Didn't reinforce the tunnel. When they collapsed, the
fire.
house went all crooked.
But the witch sure comes in handy at times.
What do you want?
Waste of breath.
Yes?
Could it get any worse?
You do well not to pester folk.
Your very presence is an affront to the eternal fire.
Real rose must be.
Take
Give us a crown.
push.
Give us a crown.
We know what to talk about.
Non-human, are you?
Mind the guards. Be worse than thugs. Yes?
You
call this living, Witcher?
Can it get
I'm
any
What
busier?
a waste of breath.
Pestering folk. Leave me be. Non-human, are you? Look for your kind beyond the woods.
You call this living, Witcher?
Yes, Witcher? Yes, yes.
Waste of breath.
Fritz. Musím najít Fritza.
Leave me be. Non-human, are you? Look for your kind beyond the walls.
The eternal fire protects us, but the witch's sword comes in handy at times.
Welcome, Geralt. Waste of breath.
Damn it, chimneys. Stop, or tell
Armed
again.
ruffians in town. Stand.
blow out.
Fall upon your knees!
Enough to feed twice. Witcher.
Your harmony between jockey and steed. You'd think them a pair of old lovers.
Seems you're a considerable
Synergy
psalm in the
strains
red.
between them.
But you shan't back out on that account, eh?
Not much of a choice before.
Wondering if I could take part in the races.
If you've coined for the rider's fee, decide quickly, please. There's a race about...
No more race.
Grand.
Geralt of Rivia.
Excellent. Your opponent...
Competitors, saddle up! On 3! 1, 2, 3! Off you go! Erasmus Begelbart Memorial Derby is over.
Jesus.
Not bad. Yet we shouldn't kid ourselves. The comp... Shall I sign you up?
Like to race it.
Excellent. Don't go anywhere. The Viscount races incognito.
Competitors, saddle up!
One day.
On 3! 1, 2, 3! Off you go! Vegelbart Memorial Derby is over.
Bravo. Congratulations. You won in style. Shall I sign?
Want to try?
Gained an appetite, have we? Your opponent this... He's the black sheep of the family, but he's not lost a race yet. So...
Competitors, Warriors, saddle up! On 3! 1, 2, 3! Off you go!
Go, go. Take it easy.
Derby is over. The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding Roach. Glory to the victor. Fantastic race.
Mám lepší.
Captured and destroyed in the sideshow of a circus. Well, it could be quite profitable.
Geralt of Rivia. What do you want? To express my admiration on account of your victory. And here, brought you an invitation from the boss. He'd like to congratulate you personally. Farewell.
Oh, that's bad luck.
You Rotlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yeah.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back.
Generous, not...
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest. One debt more...
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up.
I've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Listen, all...
Forgive me, I cannot. I hid them.
Then go fetch him yourself.
If I show my face there without...
Let me pay off your debt.
Thank you. I never...
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to...
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time.
Fine.
To surrender unorthodox books. Grimoires and tracts.
Fall upon your knees before the eternal fire!
It's pesado.
There must be order. Whosoever conceals a maid. Or her.
Thanks for the invite.
Congratulations. Quite the winner, the Vagel buds. Luke's... And seeing as you outran him, you actually stand a chance at Palio. Makes it...
Palio?
Fuck me, what a peasant. The Palio's a race held at night in the city streets. Used to be every district spot. You're gonna race jockeys put forward by Bedlam and...
Fine, I'll read.
Lovely, colour me thrilled. Go prepare. Drink some chamomile or...
The Palio is above all a race of honour. The winner doesn't just win a reward, he earns our respect as well. So, take your positions and get the fuck going.
Come on, Roach.
Cleaver had a good hunch recruiting you. Congratulations.
Take it easy.
Give us a kiss, Geralt. No? Then I'll smooch that roach of yours. That were lovely.
And my pay?
Take it, you cheeky bastard. Never
Temple Guard! Scatter!
We gotta get the fuck out.
Murderers! All together!
Man. What is this again?
Where you going?
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
No, not all. But I'd imagine something more, more theatrical. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the Chameleon.
Tak, jenom si skočím pro drink. Neboj, pupíku. Tak, já tady něco pošlu. Jaj. Tak.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone...
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say... Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Guess everything's ready.
Soon. We'll start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate?
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talk.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
She said something that made me think she's not in time.
What?
That you're responsible?
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Oh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the Cloak and the Dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am? She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Ask the Dandelion. Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are...
Relative? No.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of...
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone for...
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week, a court...
No harm? You mean that might...
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times. Find him and kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It had... No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this mania...
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help.
I know perfectly well.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially...
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No?
Think they'll let me...
By the main entrance? Certainly not.
The sewers. Trap...
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive...
We can discuss this en route.
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
You lead.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. So, hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
one, another takes its place.
I know how you feel. Believe me. Where to now? Up?
Yes, it's not far now.
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobritz. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count. Take the ladder. This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak.
Not a bit.
Where?
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Those burn marks I see.
Yes, and some grey dust.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put...
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears...
Let's examine the mouth.
Just like Priscilla's.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer...
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound.
Let's examine the chest wound.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched, but...
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So, either...
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin. An incision...
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps...
Open the abdomen.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at...
Explains why there's no smell of decay. And what... Look at his hands. These welts.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through...
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeon.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Or... His genitals. We ought to...
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... Shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
See anything interesting?
His right foot. The ankle swollen. Toenails broken. He clearly kicked...
Doesn't strike me as the right time.
Apologies. We surgeons...
And a different set. All right. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
It's some kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets.
A fire eternal.
It's a lead worth following.
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted.
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
You old friend.
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to...
You've not changed...
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years...
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the Market Square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebyritz was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace, the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to...
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in, under any circumstances.
You did, but they're...
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. You didn't give that up. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang.
Thank you.
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the Temple Guard, supervises cremations, conducts...
Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said...
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him.
As do I. At the hospital,
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Bloody bandits! Can't go out in the streets no more!
You Eustace?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian?
Fabian... Oh, yeah, I remember. No eyes, no heart. One of them, right? Oh.
One of them?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces.
Some things are best left unsaid.
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burnt.
Shame? Why? You search Fabian?
Well, I cost an eye in his pocket.
I call a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Dobře.
Talk. What did you find on him?
Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? Fucking hell, what was that for?
For everything.
Long as the Black Ones are chasing guerrillas round the Kedweni Woods.
Sold off. Don't know nothing else.
Gods!
Poor Lydia,
What happened here?
Monsters must have run
Sod off. Well, well, another freak.
So, how you go with this thing? Oh, I've had enough of living.
No loitering round here.
What was it happened to Foltest again?
Anyone home?
Me gun, or I'll sick me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutt.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft? Even I'm scared of them. A better backing dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Phoebe. As soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these two mutts. Cost me a chunk.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know?
Your brother have any enemies?
'Twas Fabian who threatened. Oh, you were a good dwarf, a craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality tip. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, 'tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag, and other obscenities. Don't rightly know.
Know where I can find her? This
city cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. At Ponce.
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
'Twas like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss and burn another hag. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered around the blaze. And from...
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious before?
Not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes.
Fine, we've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones. Murderer dragged something heavy. Statues. Or a corpse. Mind if I go inside the...
I've not even peeked inside since...
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless... Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked. Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten. Eyes. Nothing interesting. Humanoid. Completely rotten.
Victor! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You ought to come as soon as you can.
Ooh. What do you want?
Hey, handsome.
A brazier. This time of year? I know that smell. Formaldehyde. A brazier. This time of year?
Grab him!
Sis.
Human.
How am I to know?
Priscilla's.
Watch him, see what he does.
Man's footprint. The murderer's maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back.
Slaughter the freak! He's a warlock! Yeah! That's it! Gotta get around him! You're carrion! Come on! Bloody curses! That's it! You're in for it! Ha!
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a walk.
I know. Here to look for clues.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you...
You and Priscilla...
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with... I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper. Agreed to put me in her play, you see? Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it?
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns.
And I got a...
Oh, my head's ringing.
Cheated me. Bad
It's a waste of words. Yeah, right.
Help! Save me! I'm dying!
Whoa!
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Geralt, right? Glad you're here.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my...
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter, and I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
By the way, you and...
I had him sent to prison. You see, Joachim... People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Whereas Joachim... Oh, fate's ironies. Years later...
How old's von Graz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses...
Who's the victim?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this more...
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire.
Yeah, more... Not fond of...
Very few people. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone. Because I... Hard to be fond of someone like that.
Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next... Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even when... Gotta find her, now.
Till next time, Master.
What do you want?
Need to talk to...
You think any bump...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my arse out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady...
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now, I saw Mother this morning.
I'm hunting a serial killer, and I've got reason to believe your
Why, even if it's true, our guards...
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills, tortures his... So let's see how she is, just in case.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious. Please, follow me.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. Serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
Oh! He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Spread out! Murderer's still here! There he is! Get him!
I'll break your bones!
Eat dirt! Halt! For I put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man...
Forgive me. I saw him running.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't got...
Out of my sight, at once! Mother! Why did he do...
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body.
Very well. But you should be on your own. And...
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name, but the place too. Won't get away this time. same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to Crippled Kate's fast. Another empty formaldehyde bottle.
Wild hunts take you all.
Careful, you scamp. This is
Novigrad.
Have mercy! To which I made souls as well.
You make a
You've
fine
bitch
sound.
for a
What's
brute.
the saying?
Should
Get
have placed your
coin
faith
for
in
it.
witchcraft, sort out a medic instead.
Let me know his wounds.
What do you
Oh.
see, Payne?
Hey!
You're a vulgar one. I can see it in your face.
Hey, you. Seen any crime, Billy?
Sweet Nettie, where it...
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client.
Here, or at my place. You choose.
The thinking customer will see...
This life, sometimes it's a handful.
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You, though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again you disturb me, and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
First, gotta tell me why you do it.
For pleasure. Satisfaction.
Achievable with whores in a lot of ways, many traditional. Doesn't take killing them, trust me.
Who said anything about killing? I could stop at a few burns. 3rd degree, but still. This rosy skin will roast quite well.
Spare me your lies. I've seen your victims, I know how they end. You don't stop, not unless someone gets in your way. Like I'm doing now.
What the fuck are you on about?
Murder. You killed Fabian Meyer, Patricia Vegelbud, and many others.
Bollocks. You're mistaken, vagrant.
Found a message on Patricia's body. Led me here to Crippled Kate's. To Sweet Nettie. If you didn't leave it, who did?
I don't know. But I see we must talk. Calmly.
Who knew you'd be here?
Strangely enough, I don't announce these outings far and wide. There's but one man who... That's impossible. He treats even corpses with kid gloves.
The coroner said you were busy, that you wouldn't visit the morgue. Gotta go after him.
Go. To Warehouse 12 at the docks. He's there this time of day procuring supplies. Formaldehyde. I shall stay here. I've unfinished business with sweet Nettie.
Then you'll pay again. For her, for... You're free now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. He asked if I did everything, and I said, for the right price, of course. And then I was bound when I came to, and he was here in a poker.
Calm down. He won't hurt you.
Dip your dingle. Hey, handsome. You're a vulgar one. Next to yourself.
I was a war veteran. Life, you gotta take risks.
Oh! My granddad's sick.
Oh. Hey!
Run out of formaldehyde.
I underestimated you. You almost caught me in flagrante delicto. Now you've seen through my bluff with Nathaniel. Although, you've not divined all, I see. Had you, you would have drawn your silver sword.
What are you?
A vampire. Higher, of course.
Got a reason for killing? A reason to torture?
I thought you'd figure that out as well. The symbolism's rather obvious. Coals for those who are blind to the fire. The egg of a salamander born of fire to replace their cold, doubting hearts. Fire down the throat that...
Yeah, symbolism's clear. What's not is why a vampire would kill in the name of the eternal fire.
Should be equally obvious. I concur with the Church's diagnosis. Novigrad is a fallen city. Its population amnesiac.
There are other ways. Could have set up a soapbox in Hierarch Square, preached from it.
How funny. That's exactly what I did. But none listened. Give a thought to my victims. A lecherous woodcarver who'd spend his last copper on whores. An old countess who defiled symbols of the... They did not deserve to live. But their deaths could be a lesson to others. Awaken them, scare them onto the correct path. For you, I'm afraid it's too late. You are a man of little faith. I sense this.
But I'm pretty good with a sword.
Pretty good. Might not cut it.